Oh, Ramsey!
We're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Oh, Ramsey!
Yo, this is your boy Kes,
And this is Christopher.
and welcome to our new show.
Oh, Ramsey!
Join us Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. for the show.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo! We live on the inside.
You see my brother, right?
I did quiet. Trying to maintain, all this. This week is scruffy week. This week,
But you know,
the
scruffy or not, it really ain't matter to now, boy. Because, we as men,
that's not concern of mine, really.
I just see men who doesn't want to leave the house if they're mark up and thing,
Yeah,
They
it has
even
some
leave
brothers,
it.
no, but honestly, it have some people who need the fandangles.
They need it.
But watch, girl,
They need it.
Girl master them thing, It have girl and it have fandangles girl. It have girl who nothing wrong if she get a sort out she fandangles. Yeah, the long guess she 2 hours like she thing and sharpen up and buff out who had a buff. Right? Well done. When she come out, when she present it.
Yeah. Well, true.
But
True.
if it just try to throw it on, you kind of catch you with the helmet of salvation still on.
Nah, she agreed to that
Full
at all.
breastplate of righteousness on. And
She agreed to that.
it's
She
not
agreed
good
to
look.
that.
It's not a good look.
Yeah, so guys.
So welcome to everybody.
to the O Ramsey podcast.
If this is the first time you're here, this is the O Ramsey podcast.
Thank you guys so much
And
for coming on. Thank
sure.
you everybody on the Kes Ramsey page. Thank you for everybody on the Christopher page. Thank you for people who actually went across and liked the O Ramsey podcast
you
page.
so
Thank you
much.
guys so much. Thanks to the people on Instagram as well watching, right?
Remember, guys, you can connect with us.
Yo.
Save the WhatsApp number 725
725
0707.
0707.
So, guess what kind of week it was for you? Were you eventful? Or?
I just thank Trinidad and Tobago's government over the years for putting so many holidays in place. I appreciate. Listen, I woke up and like this week, small man knew that it was a holiday because he got up 10 o'clock.
Yesterday?
Yeah, we sleep until 10.
Pops.
10.
Again, big. You gotta.
The man sleep until 10, yo. Kieran, I wake up and I say, but
Because, well,
Is this rest?
Now that you say, well, Liam, sleep late and whatever, I understand. But at first, when you were saying, you really appreciate the holidays, but you don't work like a 9 to 5, so.
I feel
Why
you're
the,
paying my business out there. I
why
feel
the-
that's what you're doing.
Why you care about holidays?
I feel you're paying my
Why
business
you
out
care?
there.
I would not care. I don't care. I
All
don't
right,
care.
so we talking about this, right? Dog. So Liam is gonna be 2 this Saturday.
Are you ready, boy?
Liam is gonna be 2 years this
Yay.
Saturday, right? For those who don't know, I have been the primary caretaker of my son during the week, right? So wifey was working for the past 2 years, and I was at home seeing about Liam.
A house husband.
I was a house husband
Your foot was toasty.
for the last 2 years,
least-
going
at
on
least-
2 years, right?
At least you couldn't keep your barefoot and pregnant.
I feel you're pushing this thing by Kieran by. How the barefoot and pregnant reaching
That
it?
is how housewife does normally be, dog.
No.
Home barefoot.
Well,
Think
this
about
is why a
grandma.
house
Think about
husband.
grandma, dog. Every year and a half, grandma was back at it again. every year and a half.
That was back in 1971 and them days, right? So I was all right. So 2 years passed, and I have been taking care of Liam during this time, right? So I just recently started a business and having to go out to work.
Yeah.
It's not the regular 9 to 5. I could start like 8,
Yeah,
9
kinda
is
swing in your own
according to
time.
how I set my day. But I'm telling you, bro, Liam nap time has been 1 p.m. for the past 2 years. When that 1 o'clock hit, Dan, I could be where?
You need that.
My eyes starting to droop.
Yeah, it is happening. It is
2
happening.
years of nap time
It is happening.
at 1? Yo, Kieran, I tell you, Monday I on the road. And I come along doing some traffic and I just start to feel, guess, bye.
Well, yeah, poor choices.
Time to sleep, dog.
Yeah.
I'm Kieran, watch now.
Well, what you had to do, you had to remember to
Woo.
manage your nighttime rest again because
Yeah, because before I know
you
I
could
could have get a
a
nap
little hour.
during the day.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I had to go in my bed early, boy.
Yeah, but you're not going
Yo.
to go in your bed early.
I
That's
just
the
try.
problem. I just, you know.
I just try.
I stopped
Last
saying
night I
just try.
tried. Last night I
What
tried.
time are you reaching?
Last night about 10, I went to my bed. About 10,
You went
half 10.
into the
Yeah, I went
room.
in my room, in the room, and lie down on the bed.
Right.
Good night to everyone again who coming on. Please share the link, guys. Share the link. Invite a friend to come and witness the thing now, man.
Alright, guys, let me run in the hot topics one time. We live, we inside. All it is tempo
Yeah, tempo tonight. Let me go.
You want to tell us tempo? Let me go.
Hot topics, hot topics, hot topics, ready for the tea.
Oh, Ramsey.
All right.
Alright.
All right. Why is it?
Going back to the startup.
Why this thing doing me this by?
Right through this embarrassment thing. Anyway.
Right. So yeah,
Kes, before we
boy.
get into it, I heard that we have some viewers from our Caribbean brothers and sisters of the islands. Yeah, some people chiming in from Grenada and Barbados. And I just want to say,
I know my
understand,
grandparents from Grenada.
from one island to another island. From one island to one. Alright, cool. Large up on yourself, large up Grenada.
Big up on
large
yourself.
You know, of course, all of our Caribbean brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Hey, we
yeah,
want to
yeah.
come and visit all this soon, you know?
Yes, for sure,
As soon as we open
sure.
up the thing, yeah, we're
coming to visit all, yeah.
looking to do a
O Ramsey on the
from-
beach.
in St. Lucia and Castries.
Some
understand?
coconut branches
Yeah.
swaying in
Yeah,
the wind.
we in St. Martin. We taping from the boat and over
We
to
on our
Anguilla.
boat. Yeah. How you
Martinique.
mean? How you mean?
You understand? Watch, I'm a
you
French, you know.
mean?
I'm a French ready for them, you know. Oh, oui.
Oui.
That's it. That's all I have. That's all I have. But by
Bon
then,
appetit.
again. Mademoiselle. I want to do things. San Francisco. I want to do little French in me. Don't watch me.
Hey, yes, sir. So, yeah. We can't wait until things open up and, everybody vaccinated and things so that
Right.
we could get out there. But, as a Trini, Kieran, I tell you, this one hurt me.
This hurt, yeah?
This
Let me
hurt me, boy, Kieran, boy.
Let me see.
How are they gonna do this? Put a piece, a bust up shot. How are they gonna do this, boy? Are they ripping and dipping to corned beef? Bust up shot and corned beef, boy?
Now I know.
Kieran, when I see it, I even want to hear you yet, boy. Because you just blaspheme the thing. you? I didn't want to hear you on the roti thing, Kieran. You just do all kind of thing with roti and I don't appreciate it. I tell you, the fatal Razak and them would have turned around for this kind of thing. If they know that this is what was going to happen with the roti, they would have turned around. I'm telling you. Because this is nonsense.
So you say Mahatma Gandhi rolling in the grave.
The man doing backflips. How you gonna take bust up shot paratha and eat it with corned beef?
Well, I don't know. You know, I can talk. I know. Let me let you do your thing because I don't want to.
Proceed.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Kes. I don't know. Burst up shirts are delicious. Corned beef.
Should be
Delicious.
eaten
I
with
let
rice
you talk.
and
I let
macaroni.
you talk. You had a whole monologue. So let me start over. Bust up shot is delicious. Corned beef, if prepared correct, delicioso. Yes or yes? Yes or yes?
Oh, yo, man, I agree with you too.
No, asking that question.
You make your statement, me have to agree with you.
Is roti delicious?
Of course.
Is corned beef delicioso?
If prepared well, yes.
So then why they wouldn't be good together? That's all I'm trying to ask.
So here what I say. It are some things in life that by itself, in its own capacity, is well and good. You understand? Let's look at an example. You know, let me try to think up one on the spot here.
Go ahead. 'Cause
Right?
I have an example here I could give. Let me give you my example. Since you're waiting for example, let me give you an example. You're talking about things good in their own right and thing, and there shouldn't be no cross contamination of things. But
Oh, you
think
got
about,
dip.
but think about this. If the Ganges didn't meet the Nile, right, in the person, right, of Mr. Mervyn Crawford, and I can't remember call it mommy name, but call it Mommy Crawford, right? The fatal on one end, right? The Democratic Republic of the Congo on the next side.
How you know the man
When
ancestry
they come
from the
together.
Congo? How you know the man ancestry from the Congo?
I know the Godfather.
Watch, you see? Kevin is agreeing with me. Ice cream is delicious. So is doubles. Will you mix the two?
First off, ice cream is a dairy product. That come on.
Delicious. Delicious.
No. These are two.
We're talking about good
This is
things.
thing to eat.
We're
Don't put
talking
your
about
hand
good
up.
things. We're talking about good things.
Don't put your hand up.
We're talking about good things. Right?
Don't put your hand
We're
up.
talking
So
about
I'll
good
try to
things.
tell you.
Not everything that good mean you have to mix it together.
I'm not saying no, but this I will eat this.
But I just wonder
I eating
sometime.
this. You know idea that I guess?
I don't even want to hear.
I'll
no.
go fight for them. I'll go fight for them for this. I'll go
Kieran.
fight for them for this. You ready?
Let me hear you.
Peanut butter and pepper sauce. I make a peanut butter sandwich and I put Bertie's pepper sauce in it. No, wait. You're fighting me down, right? But don't knock it so hard until you try. That's all I say. Just say your poor guts undone. Just say your poor guts undone.
But what you putting pepper in peanut butter for?
A little flavor.
Let me talk about the next thing now, cause this getting me upset just for watching this corned beef
So
next to
this
this.
thing flaky and nice, right? And you break off a little morsel
Kieran,
and you dabble in a little.
yeah, it might taste good, Kieran. It might taste good, but it's not supposed to.
So it's the forbidden fruit then.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
Sweet in the mouth, bitter in the bum.
That is supposed to be there.
I eating it.
Nah, that is supposed to be there. I real
I
sorry.
eating it like normal.
I real sorry.
What is going on in the
That is
comments
supposed to
there?
be there.
What is going on in the comments there, man talking, no?
No, mad. Drugs. Yeah,
Okay, that
Sean.
drugs here.
Drugs.
All you could talk,
Hey, Renee Samaru.
all you could walk.
Renee, you see I call you out there, Renee. You see I call you out there.
Hey, as you talk about cold.
When I see you, don't tell me about how you hail you out there. Right. Boom.
As I say call out. Good night to the Ramsey boys if all is still up.
Yes. Good night to the Ramsey boys and them. They say we do hail them out. So yeah.
So we had to make
Big up one time.
larger poly. Well, moving along.
Some things don't need to doughlarize. I all for doughlarizing when it comes to certain things. But some things need to.
Something needs to stay in the own place, and
Yeah.
I know that, right? Like
Yeah, boy.
it have people dog, you will blatantly show them your door them around here. and then they will just
And they just come in back.
Like, go in the next thing. Yes, Cadella, it looking good.
No.
It looking good.
No.
It's appetizing to me.
So let me try this thing here now. Let me see if we could take in this sound. This. Oh no, I think I clicked the wrong one. Just now. Wait, that's why. Let me go. There we
Yeah,
go.
audio.
Yeah, the audio there. Just now. They hear. Yeah.
Now,
Fat
we can
man
play
knee.
back, we can play back the video.
Yeah,
because
Fat man
it's a
knee
certain point away
give totally up, you know.
It have a certain point. Play backward. It have a certain point.
Fatman knee give two to the other.
Pause it. Because first things first, right, boss man? Now, look at the form, right?
Hey, good night,
that
good night.
front leg too far extended for you to try to get. Like, I understand where you're going for, you know, the whole.
Yeah,
thing
the
and
man,
really, wow.
the man, you
But-
know, fully into what he doing and
Yeah, but
yeah.
That front leg too far extended. And it have a bandy.
Yeah,
Right? So your
and
center of gravity off. First and to begin with. Go again.
Hey,
I accepted Christ that day.
That's moms and them in the back.
hallelujah,
You better sing, child.
praise God, hallelujah.
Bless your heart, child. Bless your heart. So he attempting to get up here now, and that back leg decided not today, devil.
Yo, what's
not
that?
today.
Them knees was crying. What's it now? Whoops, whoopsie, whoopsie. Whoopsie!
You never dance what I said. What you gonna say? What you gonna do?
Whoopsie! Yeah, and out. That man knee just gone.
All right, so it has something I wanna bring to all your attention here, right? When the tapes are back to play, I want you all to look at the ministry of the chair. The chair is very anointed. The chair, the man has his step because the chair is like you
You're not
falling.
you're not breaking
but
me
you're not
today.
taking me down with you, brother. Taking the chair. The chair is like nah, brother, nah.
Hey.
All right,
So,
before
Alia,
before they say we crushing fat man, Larry.
Alia, what's now?
Big brother,
Them
biggest.
knees ball out. Them knees ball out. I'm telling you.
No, you
Them
start
knees ball
bad. You
out.
start bad. The form is the form, you know. It's
Yeah, but
that,
what
that
you-
overextension of the front leg.
Here what I realize. Old people, there's no boy I old. I not sitting down too low.
Yeah.
Because there can be pressure to come back up.
Or if I'm going to stand up,
Give me a
son,
hand. Yeah, give me a hand.
dots, give me a little, you know.
Young boy, give me a hand to get up from this
right.
kind of low.
Right.
What you doing there? That is my
So
question.
this is what I'm. This
If my knee bad,
but this is why I'm trying to play it down to this. It had to be that he just overextend the front leg.
I feel so.
You understand?
I want to know if he practice this get up in that position home first before he come any people in front of the
This
church.
is a one and gun case.
He was in his spirit.
between me and you.
He was in his spirit, girl.
I feel this is.
He was in his spirit and he
I
went
don't
down
I don't feel.
and he didn't come back up at all. So yeah, earlier this week going here, it had a big battle in Trinidad and Tobago apparently. Big battle.
Apparently, that's a big war. I didn't know. I saw the videos after. I didn't see the live while it was happening. Either,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't see the live too. I see the
But
the
apparently
aftermath.
Let me get into the tape.
Biggie boy.
This ain't Biggie boy. All right. So full grip, Biggie boy.
That's right.
In 3, 2, 1, go. How you feeling, boy?
Just wow.
Hey.
First off, just from the looks of things here, boy, this not looking hopeful. Now, for people who don't, make sure and put the video behind the comments, them, right? For those of you who don't know, this is because we had to consider, we have viewers
Yeah, who
of the island,
yeah,
you understand?
who- yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Grenada, Barbados, you don't know. This is Senior Superintendent Alexander, right, from Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and that's on the right hand side, and the guy to the left is I can't remember his real name, but
It's Johnny Bravo, is the man name?
everybody know him as Johnny Bravo. He is
Johnny Bravo.
what you call that boy?
A celebrity bodyguard.
Right.
That's what you have to call
Right,
it.
the
He's
man-
a celebrity bodyguard.
I hear the man bodyguard Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, because all right. So to set up the whole thing, Alexander in previous years
Right.
served time in the U.S. Marines. Johnny Bravo also served time
Right.
not in the Marines but in the U.S. Army. So the both of them were trained
Marine trained.
under the U.S. Army, right? One in the Marines, one in the Army.
Right.
So the both of them came from that kind of background, right?
Yeah.
So Johnny Bravo is a big guy. He's
Yeah,
a
6+.
tall guy, 6+, probably
Like about, yeah,
250
something
something.
could be
250 plus could be up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are big guys.
Yeah.
Xander is very big. He might be as tall,
Yeah.
but Xander is a big guy. You know?
I want a little peek Xander technique,
Yeah, boy. What's just from this freeze frame here?
right?
From as I see them
Show me a
set
couple
up,
things. Show me a
yeah.
couple things that you feel wrong with you go. Let's
All right,
flash it.
so just to clarify to all your Johnny Bravo is a friend of mine.
That he bred you.
Johnny Bravo, I call him today to ask him, you know, dog, you okay with we going through this video, right? Yeah, cool. He gave me the clarity, say, brother, talk where you have to talk, right? Dog, your form was a little off, boy.
Nah, the form was off from the beginning.
Your form was off. You're too high up on the table, dog.
I feel like a couple things were against Johnny Bravo in this to begin with. The first thing is the height advantage, right? Because he's taller, he
He
now
had to
has to
scooch
stoop
low.
down.
Yeah, he had to get lower now.
In addition to
and
that-
then kind of off balancing himself.
Right, so watch this. His arms, his reach is also longer.
Yeah,
So he quite here on the table.
yeah.
Right?
And
Whereas
Xander
watch-
pivot lower.
Right, Xander elbow have a chuck
True,
in the edge of the table.
true,
Right?
true.
Let me go ahead. Let me take in Xander.
So
Xander
you're
form.
saying, Kieran, you're saying that is why you beat me in hand strength. Because your hand's shorter than mine.
Yeah, brother, that's why.
This is it.
We never do a handshake on the live. You know?
This is why.
We gotta set up a proper thing. We gotta set up a proper thing.
No, but yeah, why saying too? What's this Feeny table voice on them put here? No, me I say voice on them put this thing for decoration.
Yeah, boy. And
You
they decide to
understand?
use it for
All you decide to use this thing for hand strength.
handshake.
What going on? Let me watch out the
I thought
video
you
and
did
see
mash
what-
up, you know.
I see this thing mashing up. Yes, see the hat props it. Yeah.
Oh, you want a break? You said you want I'm gonna break you. Break it.
Yo, so dog, hear what I said, right? I feel in the hype, they're really taking what I was saying.
Yeah, because you wanna break? From the
I
first,
feel-
I was like,
I feel in the hype, they really wasn't taking
I
in,
was like,
you know, what I was saying. That was hot. You know, adrenaline pumping
guess
and
making it
thing.
worse. That was hot.
Oh gosh, it was a hyped situation. He didn't really mean to say a song like that. Sometimes you say something and you really mean it so. Right? Again, them the benefit
Alright,
of the
you
doubt.
say it once, twice, mistake. But 17 times, I go break here and all kind of thing.
The men them go in the hand strength thing, brother.
And they're looking to break one another.
Kieran, you see,
I don't know what's going on. Right? Voice, if you want to call in and straighten out things, as the organizer. And clear the
hey,
air, you can.
so Alia, this is what taking place here, and Johnny boy,
Yeah, things looking bad. Things looking bad.
because at the end of the day,
Things
right,
looking bad.
Xander representing the police service,
Yeah.
and Johnny basically representing the streets. Because when you talk about who does really be around in all of them
I don't
dancehall
feel as- I don't
music
feel as
videos,
streets. I feel it's more just like personal protection. He's security guard.
he's personal protection for the stars.
He's amalgamated.
Nah,
whereas
boy, how you could call him an amalgamated?
whereas
How you could call my brethren amalgamated by
well, amalgamated have newer guns than the
real
PCS,
contracts? Real contracts,
more
amalgamate.
vehicles.
You understand? Just
So
today
I
I see I had the wanted
Oh.
class 4 drivers.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no, so
Yeah, Malga's out there.
But
Yeah,
this,
but
this free
this-
to me especially, boy.
Yeah,
at
that's
this point,
seeing.
I might look at it. Anytime we could get this bigger, we could
Yeah,
we could
yeah, we
open
could
this
zoom
out.
in.
I wanted to look at voice face in the back here.
You want me to look at voice?
Yeah, I wanted to open it up so that we could look at voice face.
What voice he face?
Right, voicey. Voicey is at the height
Hey,
of
but you know,
entertainment.
voice actually on the red team, right? Because it had teams black
Yeah,
and red.
yeah.
So
Voice on the red
voice
team.
Lawson right now.
Yeah, but it's so entertaining to see
What you gonna do?
Big Johnny Bravo
Yeah, boy.
getting pulled down. But it was a rigged fight. We need a rematch.
Yeah, I feel like they need to set up this thing proper. I honestly felt like with all the all the drama that not drama but hype that was coming
leading
out
up
of
to-
this, I feel like something more could have been done with this boy.
Right.
I feel like a hand strength, I best out of 3 hand strength, and that is it.
Honestly, Dan, I don't. If it is I paying, if I paying to see something with these fellas and them,
Yeah.
I don't want to see no hand strength. I want to see a cough out.
A cough for cough.
Cough out. Don't tell me the You wouldn't pay to see that?
You might say you want to see a cough
Yes,
out.
you would pay to see.
You might want to play cough for cough, Zanda and Johnny Bravo.
You don't want to see that?
Dog, I will pay.
I will pay a little. You understand? A little dust.
I will pay to see a cough out, dog.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, one cough, a cough for cough.
Yeah.
I will pay to see it. I'm telling you, I go pay to see it for real. I will pay to see it. I'll organize the thing now.
Why? Only
One cough at a time. I'll boxing gloves. You know we have to
Yeah,
try and
correct. Everything. You understand? Safety.
Safe.
Protocol.
boxing gloves. Yeah. Hey, we want all to arm wrestle now.
We don't have
Kevin.
space on this table. For
So, you know the equipment and thing on this table. Me running away from a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Too? It's not no about I running away from challenge and thing. It's not that. You understand? But you know, this laptop here a little expensive. You know, my computer expensive
Kevin,
now.
the day me and you can play kick up is the day me and Kes will do a.
Javel, big up yourself, no brother. Big up yourself. So let me see where's the outcome of this.
Come on, break him, Xander. Send him home.
And then he that wasn't even Xander.
That was
Liam crying apparently. Liam really wants to be in the show here tonight. He really wants to be inside here tonight with the show. So we apologize, guys.
Javel, send the girl a message privately now, boy. Okay.
Look, Siddiqui say slap for slap, dog.
Slap for slap will work too. Slap for, but I ring us by.
You know what I feel, dog? I feel this slap for slap could go more in Johnny's favor, no? Because of the reach and the swing.
Yeah, but you remember you're not breaks in.
I know.
So it's just stand up and bellas.
True.
Imagine Xander to my upper slap. Connect with a lower jaw.
That boy, I ain't know who go in.
Tough it.
But yeah, I got pay my money to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Put things in
For sure,
place.
line it up. We
Superintendent.
need a rematch.
Superintendent.
We need a rematch.
Superintendent.
This is not enough.
Johnny,
This is not enough.
put things in
there's
place.
Let me finish watching the video and I'll play.
Yeah.
Come, send him home. You break it.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, all you're going to do are arm wrestling thing.
All they have ring and all kind of thing. Yeah, they wasn't prepared.
Nah,
And
man.
yeah, as I said, I spoke to him today, right? I spoke to Johnny Bravo today. The man said they really wasn't prepared to do anything. It's just that they came to vibes a little bit and kind of hype it up more, and they end up doing the hand strength. It wasn't.
He wasn't talking about the hamstring thing before.
Well, I don't know if they were talking about it before they went in on the live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they wasn't planning for this.
Mr. Joseph, if you want the opportunity to babysit Liam, we could make that available to you. You know,
Bring Liam on the live. Oh yeah, what's that? Liam will pull down everything here.
Just say anything. Just anything.
Liam will
All
pull
it
down
just-
everything, you know. I don't know what is going on with these people. All you know how Liam is 9'2", you know. Liam go, oh Mike.
Microphone.
Oh, and then start a type thing. You just go and see thing flashing on the screen. Liam go and pull down everything. Yeah, that is not good. That not good. Bring Liam. That I can work.
So we anything else to touch on the hot topics, but
That is it there for the hot topics, you know.
that is it.
That is it for the hot topics, you know, Kieran. So we could get into the main thing and the
To the
thing.
main topic. Before we go though, guys, all 62 of you on the live, thank you so much for being on with us.
For sure.
Remember, you'll be able to connect with us later on in the show on WhatsApp 7250707, right?
Yeah. Save the number
Before we
now.
do that, please go ahead, take this time, share the link.
Share the link. Save the
Please.
number. We getting into the main topic
Please,
now,
because
Alia.
we're gonna get in the juice here.
We getting into the main topic
Right?
now.
Hit them, alright, we get them with the lines as well. After.
No, well, let me get them the little big up to Kevin Sawyer one time for doing this little plug for we. Big up to Kevin Sawyer.
Kev.
Kevy Kev.
Yo, this is Kevin Sawyer, and you're watching
Ramsey!
with the rampant ramblings of the village Rams themselves, Christopher and Kes Ramsey. Stay tuned.
Yo!
What?
Yeah.
Kev?
So big up on
yourself.
yourself. Big up yourself, Kevin Sawyer. Yeah, so we had to talk about
So the main question tonight, Kes, is has pop culture taken it too far?
all right, so
Because
we had to give context.
Yes,
We
this
had to
week,
give context.
this week, was it this week or late last week? You
Yeah.
released the video.
Yeah, I think Friday. I think Friday he released
Right,
the video.
Lil Nas X released. Drop one of the picture of me, Alan. I'm gonna send them
Nah.
really quick. I'm gonna send one of these stats. Lil Nas X released a music video for his song Montero, also known as Call Me by Your Name, right? The song itself,
Is
you know,
named
I don't-
after him.
yeah,
Montero
well,
is his name.
is Montero.
Yeah,
But Call Me by Your Name.
is a montage to a movie.
Yeah, you do your homework, boy.
Of course,
Wait,
I
so
did.
Kes, all right, okay. Kes, do your homework thing. Please.
I tell myself, yo, you see this topic, dog.
I say you had to come prepared.
I had to read a little book.
Oh boy, so Lil Nas released his music video for Montero. And the internet has been ablaze for the last week, you know, talking about, you know, everybody's different stance on him personally, because, you know, the song, you know, he's talking about a guy in the song.
Yeah,
So the song created a stir in and of itself, you know, by itself. But then in addition to that, the music video. But I'll get into what I think about the music video afterwards. When me and you get into it.
yeah.
Right? But we just laying the foundation.
We can't play the video because it will get pulled for copyright infringement,
Yeah.
and I'm not on that.
the video get pulled. But
Yeah.
the video already has how many views? I guess you
I
could-
think it crossed
last time I
5
checked, it was
million. 50
Oh,
million.
like,
Sorry, yeah. Crossed 50 million views on
I know.
YouTube.
I now go to ask you.
Yeah, 50 million going up the road.
It pelting going,
Yeah.
right?
So
And,
so the question is, did
Did he push the limit too far with his expression, or is it that because it's art, a man should be able to, you know?
all right, so here what my take is on this, right? When it comes to that question, as an individual,
Yeah.
you are allowed to make any decision to do anything you want to do.
Right.
You send a pic for me there?
Yeah, and I'll send something for you.
Right. So you are allowed to make any decision, anything you want to do, you are
You could do.
100% allowed to do that.
Right.
Everybody has the ability to do anything they want, right? And I think it should apply to both sides, to any person in the world that applies to, right? So if it comes down to just are they crossing the line? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so, because people could do what they want, right?
Yeah.
But with people doing what they want, it doesn't mean that people can't be offended by what you do. Because I feel that is where we're mixing up this whole situation.
Go ahead.
There are a lot of Christian people that may not like what he did in the video, and you have all the right to not like it. You could not watch it, you could not talk about it, you could
Not share it.
not
go-
share it. That is your choice
Yeah,
to do that.
100%.
But it is also his choice to do whatever he wants. He's an individual. He could do what he wants. And that is my stance on it. I may not like the video. And this is me personally. I may not like the video. The man swing down a pole and get the devil a lap dance in the video for whoever watch it yet. You know what I'm saying? I I don't think anybody should be swinging down poles and giving the devil a lap dance. That's just me personally. I don't think anybody should want to swing down a pole and give the devil a lap dance. And then you murder the devil and take the devil on. Right? Oh, it have a lot of imagery in this video, guys, that that Christian people will not like. And it's not that, I'm very sure he knew that. Right? So then don't expect Christian people not to react that way. Because guys, I don't know why people surprised.
Right.
If you're putting things in that you know Christian people wouldn't like, or anybody that sees the Garden of Eden or anything like heaven and hell as something that is touchy, right?
Yeah.
Any religion that sees are talking about Judaism, Christianity, or even Islam, right? Sees certain things like that as something that they really shouldn't be messing around with too much, right?
Right.
Then you can't expect the Christians that you know wouldn't appreciate this to then not react it. You understand? It's like, boy, I know if I shake up this cokes, it gonna explode.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna shake it up anyhow.
Right.
You understand? And then you do what the cokes to explode. What you doing?
Yeah, but he never. All right. It's not that he doesn't want the coke to explode. Everything that you said just now is the truth, guess. He did know that he was going to step on certain toes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me just ask before I continue. You have anything else to for now?
Yeah, when we come back.
we go come back?
Yeah, if I have a thing to say, I can say it.
All right, good. So,
I was just making my opening
All right,
statement.
good.
I was making my opening statement.
So this is my opening statement.
Right.
Right? I believe that art.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me start this way. So much of society is bogged in. Stop paying attention to Kevin and listen to me.
All right, I'm sorry.
Because half of you me talking, you're gonna say, "Oh, what's what Kevin say?" Listen to me.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good.
Yeah.
So, I believe that, as you know, there are so many areas of society and of life in general that follow very, very specific rules, codes, right? Whether it be the laws, whether it be the education system, and even religion, right? I believe that art should exist outside of those frames. That's just me personally.
Okay, yeah.
I think that art should be able to talk about, critique, reimagine anything from politics, which we have seen many times in satire comics.
Yeah.
Where politicians and political organizations and political moves would be criticized in a funny way or in a exaggerated manner.
Yeah.
Right? I believe that art should always be given that space to express art. Right?
Okay.
That is number one. Number two is this, and this is the real question for me to people who have a issue with with the video. Why are you upset? Why are you angry? I need somebody to say in the comments to me what specifically about the video was upsetting to you. What part of the visuals? Because if we're dealing with it just on a visual level, right? Then, as you rightly said, right, he mimicked the Garden of Eden scene, except because he is a gay man, even the story was him.
Right. So he said he played both
Right,
roles.
he was
Adam
both-
and Eve. Yeah.
He was, well, not Adam and Eve. He was the main humanoid character, and he played the serpent as well.
No, he said in an interview.
Yeah.
Because I tell you, I do my research. He said in an
you do
interview
your thing
that
with
he in that being that one person,
Yes, he was
played
dual.
male and female.
Of course, because
That is what he
the
said.
entire video is riddled with duality.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't know what that is, you gotta go and check that up for yourself. You don't have time to get into that right
Yeah.
right? But duality is the theme through the majority of religions. You know, good versus evil, white light versus darkness.
Yeah.
Right? That is what duality is really about. Right? So
Yeah.
he portrayed the both. That is in the Adam and Eve scene. Right? Then the other controversial scene, because the Colosseum scene, people are really making a big fuss over that.
Yeah,
right?
some stone things straight.
Right, right. The other scene that people are making a fuss about is the quote-unquote hell scene, right? So I'm asking why in two ways. Number one, why are you upset from the perspective of he is literally talking about something that you believe is something that is real, right? Good. So we've seen heaven scenes and hell scenes depicted in Hollywood.
Many shows, many things over the years.
Right? Countless times. Where was the uproar for that? Number one. Number two, right? Even for those who are saying, Kieran, at the end of the day, because I believe in this, I feel like somebody else should at least have a minimal amount of respect for my thing. I ain't telling you don't believe in it, but at least have a minimal amount of respect for my thing and leave certain things untouched. Right? Even if all is saying that, what about the hell scene is disrespectful to believers? Because here was saying, Kes, nothing that was portrayed there is biblical.
Of course, because hell in the Bible is described as a lake of fire. That is all the description you get of it.
So
right?
what this big castle?
Yeah.
The pentagram is man-made. All of those visuals are more Zoroastrian in origin than they are Christian or came out of Judaism.
Yeah.
Right? So what all you vex about exactly? That's my opening statement.
Yeah. You're asking me this or you're saying this?
I'll ask you, use the rep.
I see rap.
Yeah.
Or you see my porn, man.
You porn your shit
my
and
youth,
thing?
my youth pass that shit.
Yo, this one, so I say use the man to ask.
Hey. All right. So, to filter through the entire question, because there's a lot of things you asked there, really, right?
Yeah.
So, firstly, let me start with the last thing you said there, right? When it comes to why you're upset about it having a hell scene,
Yeah.
I feel it's just that people are upset with the whole video. I feel like some people see it as a kind of they saw him as, this young guy singing Old Town Road, happy-go-lucky person, right?
Old Town Road is full of the buckery, Kes.
Kieran.
So nobody listen lyrics. Who responsibility it is, Kes, to determine what lyrics you listen to by and what you feed your children.
Of course, that is the responsibility of the parent. Of course. But Liam is trying to open the door.
Yeah, at present.
So yeah, where I was, right.
Right. He was happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, I think that from that first song that got really popular, I think a lot of parents probably felt that it was okay to have his image at that time with associated with their children seeing him and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then seeing the switch now, it was either, and this could be one of the reasons why. I say that this is the only reason. This could be one of the reasons why they felt like, this isn't what you started with, and you just made the switch to this type of imagery and all of that, and that could be a reason.
Yeah, but when is the other way around? Men don't make no qualms.
When they come back from that, well,
Oh, okay. So
Well,
you
of
see,
course.
all out that timing.
well, of course.
Okay. Somebody here is saying hell is used to describe 3 different places in the Bible, not just the lake of fire. Yes, Adrian McGregor, thank you very much for your contribution. However, sir, we're talking about
actual
in the context of the video, number 1, and number 2, even the other places that hell was described in the scripture, there was no castle, there was no bridge crossing a lake of fire.
Yeah.
Right? There was no throne room with the devil sitting on it with a big pentagram on the floor. Alright? These are all imagined things through
Who said the
human
devil have a
expression.
throne?
Who said the devil have horns? Why he red?
Who said the devil red? Who said the devil ugly? Because the Bible goes actually in the other direction when it comes to describing Lucifer.
Yeah, to say that he appears as an angel of light
And
that
he is
he is
beautiful to look upon.
So
I think those are the words exactly.
I don't think that. But,
No, but it's something to describe. He's a very good-looking person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that he's somebody
ugly
that.
beast and whatever. But
Yeah.
however, because darkness and low moral standing and those kind of things were associated with that devil creature.
Yeah.
All through the years, we have come to associate all things bad, ugly, distasteful with that, figure.
Aaron Jones, you could just log off now. If you came for Toya and Colette, you could just log off now. All right. I apologize.
Wow.
We apologize, but the babysitter can't take all 4 children every week.
Yeah, but it is BR. So, Cass, when you first saw the video, your first thing was, what was the first emotion you felt? Was it anger? Was it fear? Like,
All right, so
or was it just shock?
I could be 100% honest with you. You're my brother, and I feel like these people on the live. I feel like all his family, all his tune in every week, right? So my 100% honest opinion about this video is that I wasn't shocked. I wasn't, and I feel like Christian people. I don't know if it is we getting soft, right? Because if as a Christian you believe in the Bible. And a lot of Christian people believe that we coming down in the last days. What's surprising only about this video? If, like, it has confused me. If this is what you believe as a Christian, we people will be lovers of themselves and do anything. It will just get more scandalous as the years go by, right? You believe that things gonna get worse and worse as the years go by.
But guess how is this scandalous?
Kieran,
How is this video scan? Have you seen the imagery in the cathedrals in Rome?
no, I can't
How is
say.
this scandalous?
I can't
Right?
say.
You told me that the homework, so I tell myself you went and you check because all right, put you drop the next thing, the hezzy step
What has he step up?
inside the same WhatsApp message. Check the Jesus crossing up a boy.
Nah,
Hezzy
man.
step,
That
hezzy.
that's all right. So first off,
How I say it, Daddy, right? This is Kieran doing, right? This is not guess. Is I putting this up? Look, my fingers. Is I putting this up? Is right? Guess not. This is not guess. But I thought this was hilarious. Put it up.
Alia,
Hezzy.
I put in this up for 2 seconds. Was the graphics was cheap? Here Kevin saying.
What do you think?
Just now. I had to pull
Hezzy
it up.
step. Crossover. Hezzy step. Hezzy.
Yeah,
Oh
you.
my gosh.
So what they're saying is Jesus is our baller. That what they're saying.
Chop the thing.
That what they're saying.
what I want to
Jesus is our baller.
I want to see. Yeah, but Maurice is saying how people not surprised and whatever. But where's the uproar coming? And I keep trying to get to the root of certain things, and all your men only going around, right? All of just maintaining. You know what? It's Christian imagery and whatever. And oh, it's not surprising that he would. But what did he actually do? That is disrespectful. Other than being homosexual and giving the devil a lap that.
And all right, Christian people, don't let them find extra things to not like us for now.
Hezzy step.
How are they gonna say that they were having sex on the video? That is not what was happening. That's not what's happening.
You sure?
Christian people saying, oh, they were having sex on the video.
You sure?
That is not what the man had on a pants. He had on a boxers.
I'm glad you're able to recognize.
He had on something like, oh gosh, don't just add things to something that just because you don't like it. Don't let me do that. That is of course, that is my stance again. Don't let me add things that didn't happen. Right? The man had on our pants. In the video with the whole lap dance scene, he had on our pants. So let me don't say that they was having sex in the video. It might look sexual.
I want somebody to hear MJ George, but Satan is gay. MJ, how you know these things? How all
where
it is
that
end
is?
up knowing these kind of things?
Where that is? MJ George? I didn't see that comment. That is on Instagram or something?
No, that's right there. Right there on Facebook. Maurice is saying, I didn't say that he did me
MJ
anything.
George.
I am saying that they taken the occult symbolism very far. But Maurice, there's occult symbolism in popular brands, in clothing brands. So aren't they taking it too far? Having you wear their occultic symbols and having you drink their products.
Bro, it
and
have
eat their
it
then
have
don't
symbolism.
come on, man,
It have
with no
symbolism.
talk.
It have symbolism everywhere,
Hence-
right? And again, this is why I come in with let we do add things. Let we do add things. Yes, and I don't know why are they surprised as Christian people. Why are they surprised? That's my whole question. I know. If again, all they believe this is the last days, we coming down, people getting cold-hearted, people, lovers of themselves, people just going and be doing more and more just selfish things that are just for themselves.
So you think what he did was a selfish thing?
I feel I was just using selfish as
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, it wasn't that I was directing it straight to what he did in the
Right,
video.
right.
I was
Okay,
just
good.
using it as an example of
One of
what
the things
Christian people say in the
believe
time, right?
in the times should be happening.
Right. So then seeing people, if we say these symbolisms, these symbols are used in the occult and all of this, all do I expect it to get more and more rampant as times go by? As a Christian people, all they have to do is just prepare themselves more. That is all. And that is what confusing me, That is what is confusing me. I don't understand.
Boy, oh boy.
And again, all is saying that it's like they're forcing it to make it normalized, right?
The forcing what?
Like the agenda now of all right. So again,
Accepting homosexuality.
Right.
So let me get to the root of the matter here. Then
yeah, but Kieran,
all your problem had nothing to do with the video.
Kieran. All right. So let me say, right? Let me say, as a Christian,
Because all right.
I don't I have no hate, no malice to anybody that is gay, lesbian, any of the letters, the LGBTQ
LGBT
community
plus.
I have no problem with anybody. I love all of you. Right? But I still think that life is not right. And I will say that openly here. I don't think that is right, but I don't mean that I think that you should get beat up or you should be treated differently. I don't think that somebody who is living that life should be able to walk down the street
The very same way
in
how
fair.
somebody who's not a believer don't believe Christians should get beat up.
Of
because they're
course,
going to church
of
on
course,
Sunday.
of course. I believe that things should be at least in a cordial way where we could live in peace with people. And I think a lot of Christians this push people away even more when they take a certain stance when it comes to especially homosexuality and the LGBTQ community.
The entire spectrum.
Right,
when it comes to
because
gender
I feel like we just forget that everything when it comes to that whole thing is a sexual sin. So the people that fornicate in your church just as bad as those people. The people that he raised his hand. All the other sins you just lie is the same thing. So then I feel like we just put so much emphasis on people that gay and people that live in that lifestyle that we just kind of miss it bad, boy, in the way we approach and the way we talk to people and the way we handle situations. Because you could be talking to your boss on work and you have the best conversation. That could be your one of your best friends, a co-worker, and they could be sleeping with somebody, husband. They could be the worst liar in the world. They could be laundering
Fraudster,
money.
yeah.
They could be doing all kind of nonsense and you don't know. But because sins like homosexuality and stuff is something that you could see more easily. It's like, you have this big stance up against it. When I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And again, that's just my opinion. Kes Ramsey. That is my opinion.
All right.
I don't agree with the lifestyle.
Right. So getting back to what you were saying, right?
Yeah.
Because getting back to my question earlier, which is, if it is you have no problem with the gardener eating scene, you have a problem with the gardener eating scene? What's the problem with the gardener eating scene?
Again, is
Right?
using something.
But he's the main character in the video.
Yeah, but
And
is
he-
using
and-
something that I do.
So you think that the imagery from the Bible is sacred and it shouldn't be touched?
I think you should. I don't think that it shouldn't be touched, but it should be used in accordance with what it was written with.
But that's the thing. Because of your own persuasion.
Okay, and that's
Right.
all right.
Right. So
You ask me,
again-
you ask me, you
So
know.
right, okay, good. You're right. So I want to ask this now, right? Is it possible for you to remove yourself and your own personal persuasion to look at it objectively from the point of view of,
No, that's a part of me.
well, all right. So then
Because
how do you expect? Because watch this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're saying, you know what, it has certain things should be done within the context and this and that, whatever, right? But at the very same time, it is based upon, again, as we said, your own core belief system and the way that you were raised and the religious ideology that you subscribe to, right? Somebody who is not a believer, right? For you to now say, because I believe this, right? Because I believe this, I am number one offended, and number two, you shouldn't be around. You should because the want to boycott, people calling for things, right? Hear what I saying, right? Nobody does criticize the world like the Christian faith. The whole Christian faith is built around criticizing the actions of the world.
Yeah, but almost every religion, Kira.
Right? So then, if somebody turns around and uses the imagery, because what the video is about is to show, all right, all they say I like boys, right? All they bring many colors, see all the judgment, right? I head and up, and all they say I go into hell, all right? Look, I go on to hell. I really gone, right? And I do exactly what your question I'm up here for, down in hell, and I take the crown and all too. And now I in charge down here.
Okay, so then,
Right? So then, no.
so then you can't be upset if the Christian people
not upset. This is intentional.
Okay,
Every step after has been also intentional.
okay.
Right? He dropped these shoes, right? He want everybody making a fuss about the one drop of human blood and the pentagram and whatever.
And the
right?
666
Right,
on the side.
666. Yes. And this is my problem. A lot of the things that people are making a fuss about are things that a lot of people do not even understand. Why 666 is a bad number, guess?
It represents the name of the Antichrist.
It does not.
That's what's in the Bible, Kieran.
No, you know what?
And his name shall be would add up to 666, something like that in the Bible. I can't remember the exact scripture right now.
You know who else name it add up to?
A lot of people.
No, the guy who was the sitting either I can't remember what position he was in, but either emperor or somebody by the name of Nero. Right? But anyway, that's
Yes,
a whole
Nero.
next.
Yeah.
That's a whole next discussion.
Right, and of course, people had
this is my thing.
theories over the
A
years
lot
to
of-
who the 666
Right.
added up to,
So
and
a
it was
lot
that
of-
person. Yeah?
And my thing is, people just get hot and sweaty about things that they do not even themselves take a 5 or 20 minutes to study and research. If you take some time to research, the kind of offense that you're toting, brother, you will
I
have.
not
I'm not
toting
saying you,
no
I'm not
offense.
saying you. I'm talking in general.
Maurice, talk now, brother. Talk now, man. Raise your comments. I trying to listen to what this man telling me. So I trying not to the back and forth between watching the comments.
What is Maurice saying there?
Maurice was saying the video wasn't about the LGBTQ plus lifestyle, except for him to embrace that statement that he will go to hell in the video.
Yeah, but Maurice, I'm talking about what the artist said themselves, right? So we can assume.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Right?
can't assume.
We could only go with what is presented to us, and we could go out also as well with what the artists themselves see. Right? So all the other side theories, I feel like we could keep those.
Yeah, and again, like this whole controversy behind the video just making Lil Nas X even more wealthy off of this, so you understand? At the end of the day, he's smiling still, because he knew what he was doing.
Yes, it was on purpose.
He put out this video knowing that Christian people will get riled up like this.
59 million views in 5 days.
59 million views in 5 days. And that is because of the controversy behind it. What I didn't feel he expected, though, was the lawsuit from Nike. I don't feel he'd expect that one, but...
But hear this, right, Kes? What is Nike going to sue him for?
I was alright, so I was taking it in today, right? When they promoted the shoe,
Yeah.
they promoted it as Lil Nas X with this Nike, yes.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Yes, Kieran.
Never. Lil Nas X was collaborating with Mischief.
Mischief is who made the brand. But if you watch the ads, it looked like if Nike had a part to do with it.
I mean,
So,
it looked like. It
yeah,
looked like.
yes.
Was Nike tagged in it? Did it say sponsored by or in collaboration with Nike?
All right, so when other people doing, because I have a lot of people that they sell custom shoes,
Yeah, yeah.
right? A lot of creators in the States, they take shoes, strip it down, change colors, make patterns on it, whatever, right?
Doing customization.
Doing customizations. But every one of those, when they're selling it over, they will sell it as a custom. They would be, this is the Nike, whatever, customized by whoever.
Yes.
It wasn't branded in the adverts at all that this is a customized shoe.
Okay.
It looked as if they had a collaboration, two of them designed the shoe and Nike make it, till it reached to the point where some people were actually speculating, I think is the word, speculating, sorry, that Nike actually made it and then just took out their name from it, that they don't want to be involved in it, but they will make the shoes. Because a lot of people wondering, unless you have a link with Nike, how you getting 666 of the same shoes, the
Anybody
same
could
black,
buy 1,000 shoes, guess. Anybody could buy 1,000 shoes.
of the same brand?
Anybody
Them would
can buy-
have to go different stores all over the
because
place buying the shoe.
You're talking about your Trinidadian reality where we had to drop ship things.
No,
But guess.
no, Kieran.
You telling me that you cannot.
All right, so
You cannot somewhere in the States. You
so-
cannot just go and buy 1,000 sneakers.
Kieran, so this is a legit question, because even Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club asked the same question.
Me, I know time with Charlemagne.
It's
Charlemagne
difficult
is saying
to
some
get.
ridiculous things too.
It's difficult to get that amount of shoe, the same shoe.
Okay,
that is-
difficult doesn't mean impossible. And if it is you
True.
organizing, if you, what I say
Yeah,
is this,
Nike,
brother.
Nike is suing him basically for harming their reputation.
Yeah. What
Because-
I read about the Nike lawsuit is that they are normally, when people do customizations, they don't do that many.
People just change whole color shoe and
No,
and thing.
not that many customizations, you know. That many items, that full 666.
Or they would do one
They
shoe,
will do 10,
10 of this
right?
this pattern.
Customized,
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Right? So with that, Nike is saying, well, you know, that doesn't really differ much from our brand,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. When they put so many out on the market, now it could be perceived that
Mm-hmm.
Nike was a collaborator on the project. Right?
Okay.
But what is let me say Nike sue him for $1 million. Guys.
Nike, and you know the thing, Nike have the paper to push whatever lawyer, the best lawyer, to win this case.
Let me say the sue him and the win the case for $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
What are doing Lil Nas?
That ain't really doing them nothing, you know.
What they doing? Guess everything was strategically to come to a particular end that we are seeing right now. Everything. The shoes, because same time they come out with the Satans, right? They come out with the Jesus. The all
Yeah,
Put on the Hezzy step.
last year, they made the Jesus,
Put
the
back,
Jesus shoes.
put back on the Hezzy step.
Last year they made the Jesus shoes. So you'll see Jesus with a little, you know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
raise
but
it.
Aaron, they must, Nike has to say that. You understand, as a brand, even if, let me say, I'm making mics, right? Kes buy 1,000 mic from me. Good? And Kes decide that on his mic, he go and say, he go and write what boy? Right. Kes decide he go and write chicken curry on the mics. Right? And he using that now to burn out Guyana. I as the mic maker, I will say, you know what guys, that had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Right? Kes took that. He doing his thing. A brand has to do that. Right? But I honestly I don't really even see that anything coming out of that lawsuit.
They will win that lawsuit here.
I'm not even seeing it go into court.
Nah. If
I'm not even seeing
Lil
it.
Nas might settle it for all you know. Might settle out of court.
I'll 50,000.
Might pay them off. Pay them off outside.
And that'll be the end of that.
But Nike just wants to reassure people that they didn't have anything to do with the production of
Which
the
is
shoe.
fine.
Right. So that's all they wanted to do.
When it is you bring the point in that Nike is against it, it come like all they're trying to talk like if Nike agree with all it. Nike don't care about that.
Yeah, they just care about the name.
They just all them
They just care about the sales.
The brand and the sales.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
That's
you think
it.
you do have other occultic things wrapped up in the within the Nike brand and within.
Of course.
So
of course. They just care about the sales at the end of the day.
All I'm saying, Trinidad and Tobago, the world is this, right? Why is it? And this is just my humble question. If it is that I don't know, but I still feel like Ole ain't give me a reason why they vex about the video. What about the video in itself specifically?
All right. So even if we get down to the question that you asked earlier,
semantics.
right? Is it just because the boy is gay that people upset about the video, right?
Because if it was a girl given, let me move the devil. Even if it was the devil, and it was a girl giving the devil a lap dance, Ole wasn't making all this noise.
It might not be all this noise. It might not be all this noise,
yes,
Kieran.
It would not be 75% of the noise.
I disagree with you.
It would not be 90% of the noise.
But that don't mean that Christian people would have still support it.
I'm not saying support.
Of course, they probably would not like it the same way. They probably might not make the big hullabaloo out of it.
So then that is the issue.
and cool. So, somebody asking, Maurice is asking, right?
Yeah.
You want to ask a question? You make a gospel song about love, and somebody pay the copyright fees and use the song in a movie about killing children.
Yeah.
How would you respond? Would you?
Well, Maurice, there are many checks and balances to make sure that it doesn't happen. Number one, somebody can't just pay for your copyright thing and just use it.
Yeah.
Just like that. Right? It's about stuff, certain things you have to go through. The artist had to sign off on certain things. If not the artist directly, the artist handlers or their management. Right?
Yeah.
So that is number one. As I said before, Mischief, the brand,
This is not the first time they
acquired sneakers from Nike, plain sneakers, and he
Plain
edited
black?
those and the plain white for the Jesuses
Jesus.
last year.
Yeah.
Right? And my thing is
I
Maurice.
wonder if they could have float the ones from last year. I wonder if they could have float on water.
I don't think they could float, but
Let me walk on water every day. It's alright. I have the authority to.
yes, you can, Maurice.
Hey.
Maurice, this is not something new that Mischief is doing.
Yeah, this is what they do.
This is what that brand does.
They
What
buy
do
shoes, and it's
is
not
that
just
they are
Nike.
customizers.
Yeah, they are customizers. It's not just
Nikes
Nike.
alone.
Yeah. Any brand shoe that whoever it is collabing with them,
Right.
or even if they just see a shoe and say, we could customize
And
this.
guess what? Something as simple as this. The Jesus, the Jesus was out earlier, right?
Yeah.
The Jesus has a crucifix in the middle of it, right? I know that you know many believers that will say, what are they doing with my Jesus on a cross?
Yeah.
That crucifix is Obi a thing. That the Roman and them. And this and that. So then all what the ends really is, let me get back to the real matter here. Or they don't like the video because it's a boy. Once again, he black, he queer, he popular, and he whining in the devil face. Or they don't like that upsetting, that rile up something in his spirit. Talk the truth.
Kieran, I again will only talk for myself, right? I don't know what to rile up everybody. You keep touching the mic and it
I apologize.
It's
I apologize,
making a little noise inside now,
apologize.
in the headphones now.
Everybody.
But yeah, I personally don't like, of course, over the years, more and more imagery has been shown in media across the board. Imagery, and I saying of making sin more normal. Right? Follow me, right? Yes, more and more people are stepping away from Christianity. And if anybody believe that, then something wrong with it. If you think that the church is as strong as it was 10, 15, 20 years ago, yeah, something wrong. Right? The imagery that has been growing on media, on TV, on anything over the years has been showing more and more of provocative things. And I was saying it's not just when it comes to like homosexuality and stuff. It's like across the board, what Christians will call sin has been pushed more in the media.
Let me rewrite that a little bit.
Fix
Right?
it then.
You'll tell me if you agree with you, right?
Let me hear.
More and more people are moving away from
Judo-Christian beliefs.
from the Judo-Christian belief systems. So that is now being reflected in music, art, right?
Yeah.
And general thinking. Good?
And because the United States is the hub of entertainment that it is, anything that is popular there gets broadcast almost worldwide.
Right.
So any trend or anything that gets popular in the States kind of trickles down around majority of the world. We gonna leave out like China and Russia and
Cuba.
these places that not on the US. You know what I'm saying? But generally, things that get popular in the United States entertainment, because there are people all over the world singing hip hop that they probably never meet a hip hop artist in their life. But they're singing hip hop, they're singing jazz, they're singing things that originated in the States. You know what I mean? Even let me just look at basketball. Basketball has been made in the States. The only thing that really pick up around the world is all the American football. I could keep that. But generally, what Kevin asked, I got check back Kevin question just now. Generally, over the years, a lot of people have either left or by some means turned away or stepped away from the Judo-Christian belief system, and started living their own life, however that life may have taken them, right? And it has reflected over the years in more and more things that Christian would call sin or that they wouldn't like on TV to be portrayed more. And what that has done, in my opinion, it has made a lot of things more normal because you're seeing it more.
More normal?
More accepted.
More accepted?
Yes.
I think that the people who accept had accepted long time.
More accepted in the general public. Not... Kieran, you had to say that even Christians have accepted a lot of things even more. Even Christians. You can agree with me on that?
Say again, sorry.
Even Christians have accepted a lot more than in previous years.
In what way? How? Give
Kieran,
me an example.
It had a time Christians didn't want to hear nothing.
Yes, but that wasn't because of Christianity. That was because of illiteracy.
How you gonna say the people illiterate?
I'm not saying the people illiterate.
They want to hear nothing.
No, I am saying that the general public, before a certain point in Trinidad to be going around the world, did not have access to public and free education. So the illiteracy level was higher. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that believers were dunce. Right?
Kevin getting on bad here. He's saying I answer.
Kevin could wait. You go answer him just now. Right? I'm saying that a lot of people, because they couldn't read and write, they didn't know for themselves what they should and should not believe.
Okay.
Right? So that now that people have the ability to read and write, it is the onus is now on us to go and check and to go and read and to go and see why we believe what we believe. But before, it used to just be the priest or the pastor say whatever, and you go with that.
I would okay, yeah. But I would say like probably the last 40 years, 50 years.
I think 40 years is enough time to balance against the centuries of.
Of course not. When you talk about
Because I mean Christianity is woven into politics, laws.
a lot of things. Christianity was basically in
The church and state will
in
go
the
on.
West, the church and state has been hand in hand for many years, and of course in places like the Middle East, I think it would be Islam that controlling the laws, right? The Islamic law
So,
would
so,
control
let,
the
so
law.
let's not say Christian. Let's just say religion.
Religion
And lawmaking have gone hand in hand
for many years.
right? And as you rightly said, probably the last 50 years, let me
Yeah.
take all that time.
50, 60
50
years.
years,
You've been seeing changes when it comes to the church and state being more separate. Right.
But you are saying that Christian people have become more tolerant now
Yeah.
than before.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting no houses burnt down and nobody not getting tight as stake and set on fire and thing. Them thing wasn't good things.
Of course it wasn't good.
So for you to say,
Of
oh,
course
they
it
get
wasn't
tolerant,
good, but
they're
it
not
used
really-
to happen. And this was saying it is.
So just now, so a racist today could say, we not as racial as before because we ain't hanging people in the square.
Of course they
And
could
we-
say that, Kieran. If you're looking at something as a percentage, of course 100% is terrible. But of course, if we reach down to 50% or 40%, it is less. I ain't saying that it's right still. I just saying that it's less. I just saying that it is less. A homosexual man, open homosexual man, Kieran,
Yeah.
could walk in a church today, sit down and watch a service at a Pentecostal church and not get run out of the church.
You may get run out, but I mean, moms and them,
He might get some looks.
moms and them will,
He might get some
they
looks.
go grill him down.
You know what I
They go
mean?
grill him
But years past, they might not even let him into the church.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
alright.
And I ain't saying that it was right,
So
but
what you
what I'm
saying
saying is
is, right?
that Christians have been more sensible with their decisions when it come, like they're thinking through things a little bit more now,
So
and it's not just burn out all of that. And I feel like back in the day, people were really hasty with their decisions when it came to sin.
and the very same reason why it is you saying now that people are flexing a little bit more is the same reason why a Lil Nas X should be able to do a video like the one that he did. Let me tell you why. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't feel enough, guys. Let me tell you why. Alright. A lot of people don't know, but Lil Nas grew up in the church. Alright?
Expected that.
So these images, this imagery, is not
It's something that he
new to him,
knows. Yeah, he knows.
right? The reason why he stuck
Parents
up to,
probably vexed.
well, unless they support him on his journey and they
Well,
understand
yeah.
that, you know, the thing is, Kes, that everything that you talk about, the burnout and the they would not allow him in the church, Kes, the experience you're talking about him being able to come in the church and sit down, that is your personal experience. You know, thank God for the church you grew up in.
In my church.
You understand? So he is actually talking and saying, listen, all you say are stinking and dirty. Well, look.
Let me just say, Christians, please, if you in this 2021 will see somebody that not living a life according to your beliefs and just openly write them off instead of opening the love that you're supposed to show to them, then something wrong with you and God don't like what you're doing. I just wanted to pin that in for the Christian people.
And let me also just say as well, to the believers on here, I know all them will be saying Kieran going against and he thinking and whatever. I mean, me are two business, but at the same time, I just want everybody to know that I don't mean any disrespect. I am just trying to bring a very broad perspective, which is how I choose to live my life. I choose to look at things with open eyes rather than eyes that are, shaded by the glasses of preconceived notions. In other words, are vibrating on a higher,
You see where you reach back again?
at a higher frequency.
Yeah. A lot of church people and I keep a lot of church people push away more people. Push away more people than they pull in. Sometimes some church people are witness to nobody the whole life in church. But a short 2-3 people from the church, the bad talk them, the tell them a young lady who used to go clubbing all she life, this is what she used to do. She was a bad girl. She was in all the party.
She was a clubber.
She was out there, as we say in our local parlance. She was out there. You understand? The girl trying to come to church. For whatever reason it is, she came and the pastor probably, whatever sermon preached that day,
It
moved her. She felt like, I gotta try to come to church. The pastor is the one, willing and trying to get people into the church. But a member in the church tell the woman something about the dress she have on.
Yeah.
That is all she have. If this is all the person have to come to church, you go come and make a big. You know what used to get me real vexed as a child. This is things that I used to see as a child, and this get me upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody come in church,
The prayer cloth.
they probably have a little cleavage showing, or the dress probably a little short or a little tight, a little high slit. You understand? And you making all the person come with this big green cloth to wrap around the person. I feel that real distasteful, because if the men in the church are supposed to be holy and sanctified, they wouldn't be watching the woman bosom in the church.
Yeah, because humanity is frail. Don't let me get into that, because that we're talking is a whole other thing.
That's a big topic
right?
to go down
I
into.
really don't want to go into that whole thing. What I'm saying is,
We gonna be here, yeah, boy, Sean, boy. We gonna be here all night if we go down that road.
as it pertains
Some other church people need to take it down.
to the as it pertains to
they
the
need to-
question,
Take it down and let people live, because you want to live too. You want the same grace that you want from God. You have to give it to people too.
go ahead
Hallelujah.
and preach, brother.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead and
Shandaho.
Go
That's
ahead and
all
preach.
I say, no.
Alright, so my answer to the question that was posed today, has pop culture gone too far? I want to say no. And I also want to say, if the budget is right, to have some imagery that I believe will do well on screen from Christian texts that I will be utilizing.
And I will burn it out same way.
You could burn out, you could shun out. You could sun out and all too.
Why you so far? I feel like you're a little far from
I
me.
end
Yeah.
the mic. I end the mic, what is?
No, but look, alright, so look at where I am from the table.
Right.
Look at where my
Yeah, because
I
you
find it a little
understand.
far.
The amount of melange I hold on I had to have a little space though. You can't really just crouch up with it.
Yeah, so this is my older brother. I had to live with this my whole life. My whole life.
Okay.
Okay? yo, when I tell you, me and Kieran, all they seen me talking here, but me and Kieran have been talking like this our entire life.
Yeah.
When it comes to different topics, from church to religion to life to family to marriage to politics. Yo, we enjoy discussing things deeply,
Yeah.
and I think that is the way you should have conversation if you're
Yeah,
ready.
I feel so too.
Yeah.
I feel so too. I think that if it is you have a viewpoint and it cannot be challenged,
Yeah, boy.
that it on shaky ground.
And if
And
it
it
is you
shows me
have
the
an
kind of
opinion
roots.
and you have an opinion and you can't express,
Articulate it.
yeah, you
Then
can't express what
again,
you want to say.
Your roots. Go and do
It's too deep. It's
go
too
and do
deep.
your research.
Yeah,
Come
boy.
prepared. You know
Yeah,
that
boy.
You know that kind
You
of
see,
way?
look, Toya saying is the truth.
Come prepared. Otherwise, don't come. Because we will mash you up.
Because watch it, before this show, before me and Kieran put together this show, we at some random point would just sit down and start to talk, and it could just be hours, and it could be like, oh gosh,
Everybody
hey,
will just leave.
leave
and
us
guess-
alone.
Alone because they know them talking, like we just leave them. to
hey,
think,
hey,
right? And sometimes it get heated,
yeah, of course,
but
of
it's
course.
about.
Yeah, but Kieran, no, I gotta slap him in the mouth too. You know what I'm
Is it true?
saying? You know what I'm saying too?
You can imagine Big Me taking our bellas, but no boy. I too pretty for that boy.
So
Bellas.
as we say, Kieran, when it comes to the show, we can't be this heavy every week. So we will get them a
you find
dread
this
topic.
heavy?
I wouldn't say it was heavy, you know, but it was a more serious topic to talk about. You just say what you want, but I as a man had to, you know, think
Got to
about
make
what I'm
sure
saying and how I'm
balance.
saying what I'm saying, right? So you know what I had a real good idea about for the next show, Kieran.
Tell me.
I feel we could talk about school days, boy, and the games we used to play secondary school. You ever play B-word?
I not playing no B word with nobody. It's all your men who used to like to play.
You ever play left hand in secondary school?
Guess, let me ask you something, right? Guess, you know more in my life, right?
Yes.
I like my skin to burn, guess.
No.
I enter burning skin games. Guess. You tell me.
If anybody know what I'm talking about, what game I'm talking about, give me an explanation if you can in the comments, right? But I want to talk about them thing we used to play back in school days, dog.
Yeah.
It had some real stupid games because it was really stupid.
It's a catch game you used to play back in primary school, guess.
Nah, I never
never
play them
participate?
games. I never play any
Over
catching
defense?
games. Nah.
Yes.
I used to
Over
play
the
any
big
catch
game?
games where it had a pole on this side and a pole on this side. One was home free and one was jail.
So the catch under the school, you never used to play?
Nah.
No catch under the school?
Nah, I wasn't in that.
No
No.
catch 22?
I wasn't in that by. I wasn't in that at all. You see, we trying to put me under. Don't put me in that.
Oh God, no.
Nah, I wasn't on the catching of that sorts. Okay.
Hopscotch. Guess, but you was in athletics something in
Running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A man could maintain a little long distance.
As a man used to handle the marathons and things.
was,
400 meters.
He was a young Trevor Sears, stamina man. Stamina.
I
Big up Claudine George. Big up yourself, George.
How George reaching that?
And George producer?
I don't know, Kieran.
Yeah.
Don't say that if you're sure. Eh?
Guess.
Kieran, do not say that if you're not sure. Eh? Kieran, don't say that if you're not sure. Eh?
Guess.
I call it George tonight. Hey. Nah.
Wake up in the morning and I pray.
But you know what's the thing, Kieran? That was one of the most viral videos out of Trinidad and Tobago, no? That thing reached on news in the States, you know? That was one of
the Lord because he gave me stamina.
Right, so look Adrian know what left hand was, right? Left hand basically is during the course of the day because you had to set a time limit,
Yeah.
right?
If you pick up anything,
If you had anything in your left hand, I could say, left hand. And you had to give it to me.
yes,
Otherwise, everybody who was playing the game
does you.
could have beat you up. So
And
if
what
it
about
is
B-word? What about B-word? Talk about B-word.
B-word
Talk about
is basically every time I'm speaking to you right now,
Yeah.
and once I say yeah boy, B-word brother, B-word boy, B-word.
Yes.
I had to say B-word after every
everyone.
B-word that I
Otherwise
said.
it's problem.
Otherwise it's licks again.
It reminds me of a sketch I saw what's this guy named boy to the max. I do with the
To the max.
yeah, with the super blood.
Huh?
His brother Bronelius, they were having a collaboration. He can't say no C words because he's
a-
not crip now.
he's
He's a
not
blood.
crip. Alright,
So
yeah.
You know, his name was Balvin.
Yeah, so whole day you trying to figure out how to say things without
using
saying
B
any
words.
B words. You know what I mean? You never played it because you're a lefty. Well, everything would I get take from you though.
That'd be if he was in problems.
That day you was going without your book bag, without your pen, without everything. You was going without everything that day. Telling
All
you.
facts.
Yeah, left hand and
So,
B
Kes,
word and
did you
thing.
ever get around to answering Kevin's question directly?
So let me get back to Kevin's question, okay? So that I can answer it, so that Kevin will not, block the live hunting next week. So Kevin he typed this for the 12th time. Kes, do you dislike the video? If so, why? Right? So he asks a question and he wants the explanation
yeah, one time.
as to why.
Yeah.
So if I say if I dislike the video or not, he still wants an answer as to why.
Yeah.
So he asked this question for me to respond to it.
Yes.
A response that I should think up in my head. From Kevin Sawyer. This is the question that Kevin Sawyer asked.
Yes. This is the question that Kevin Sawyer is asking.
If I like the video,
You just want to know why.
if I like the video, if I like it, when it comes to editing and graphic
Special
design,
effects.
special effects, it's an amazing video. I think probably the wardrobe team could have been a little better.
I personally think he smashed the wardrobe. I feel
That's
as
your
if
opinion.
Andrew 3000
I feel
and
like
Marilyn Manson had a Negro child, and this is what that is.
I feel the wardrobe could have been a little better, but graphics wise and editing wise, the shots, cinematography
Go ahead.
on point.
What about the dancing?
Full
you like
marks.
you like the dancing?
The choreography, I'll give it. Pat your back. Choreography, I'll give it like,
Give or take.
because if you really even watch it, he really even do it good. Me and Fanny do it good. So I'll give him a 4. I'll give the choreography a 4. He could have probably do a little 2 months again dancing on the pole and thing. But
You could even hold up yourself.
that doesn't matter to me.
You criticize it.
I am post a video. You asked me for my opinion on the video. So I am giving opinion on the video.
Right, and
Right?
why?
And why? Again, when it comes to the
Right, no,
cinematography,
right, yeah, cinematography. You were saying you like that.
I like the
Is there a but?
cinematography.
Is there a but?
No, there's no but.
So the
when
only
it comes
thing coming out
to
of the music video, whether you like it or not, is that you like the
cinematography,
cinematography. That's
the cinematography was excellent. I think the angles, the shots that they had,
yeah.
the graphic work, all of that was good.
But you don't like the storyline.
The storyline could have been adjusted, to like I even say, to reach a wider audience, but to appease a wider audience, But again, this is the goal that he wanted to set out, to accomplish. So,
Facts.
so if it is that I'm rating it just off of the goal that was set for the video versus the outcome, full marks to him as well. If I'm rating it based off of the goal that was set for the
Hey,
video.
look Maurice reach back. Oh Maurice, what going on with him?
Yeah.
What going on with him?
Chocolate baked boobies.
Yeah,
chocolate chip-
chocolate bib.
Chocolate
Chocolate
chip
bib
cookies.
bookies.
Yeah.
Chocolate bib bookies, bro.
Yeah. All right. So on a
Sean
general.
Sean say 5. He can't show you waist.
Yeah. He really wasn't too smooth with the dancing. If you're rating dancing,
you watch it plenty.
no, I watch it once today, and I
So how you
skip
know-
back 2-3
So how
times
you know if he do it good or not? If you didn't take it in.
because as a man, I concerned about how much I dodge in the question. I'm not dodging. I answering you. I think I'm being very thorough with my answer, Kevin.
Yeah, yes, Kevin. I feel like a game time.
I'm
Game
being
time
very
answer.
thorough with
He
my
trying
answer.
To, he trying to make
Okay.
sure and break it down for everybody.
When it comes to the symbolism in the video, because there was some. Again, it comes down with the imagery.
Maurice. Even Salman, even in my opinion, should be allowed to express howsoever he want to express.
Yeah.
Right? I think that any belief that cannot stand up to somebody else, poking a hole,
Sean,
it have no strength.
Sean, you see me in a dollar jam? You see me in a dollar jam, Sean? You see me in a dollar jam? Bye. Bye. The only thing I was ever in was a jump up here and there in school.
Yeah.
And I could admit I had to lie to go to these things.
Is it true?
I had to tell lies.
Is it true? I never participated in them kind of thing.
I had to tell lies. Mommy, the jump up is Friday. All this time, the
It's
jump up is Thursday.
I'd say go to school Thursday.
Normal. I come home with shine and dust. Why you have shine and dust? Well, it was King and Queen show today, man. And they just throw, shine and dust in the air. No, I am always an open book. I didn't really like party, So I tell her the one time I went out with a partner to like a fete. I was stand up in the fete, I stand up with liming. The lime. I like to lime with friends. This is what I like to do. And I feel like in a fete situation, it doesn't be liming, it just be everybody just kinda all over the place now, but you're really liming. And it really done a piece to me.
Yeah, but guess you gotta remember, right?
Kieran, watch Kieran face. Kieran judging me right now.
Judge?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, watch Kieran face.
What I say
Oh,
to you that make you feel
No, you have to say
you
nothing.
get judged.
I watching the expression.
Okay, so it's about expression now.
Yeah.
Well, then the very same way, art is about expression. And art should be unbridled, in my opinion. Maurice, I just lick my lips for the ladies in it, but if here's a man taking in the lip in too strong,
What's your Lena?
maybe objection to the Lil Nas video is misplaced.
Kieran.
But that, leave me on my lip, boy,
Kieran.
but, so I can't lick my lip.
Leave the viewers alone, please.
Yeah, but is Maurice to come around me? What I told Maurice? Oh, he fed up see me lick my own lip.
I just lick my lip plenty too, so I know is that one.
My own lip I can't lip.
And that is a like over the years habit.
Nice, yes, lick your lips for you understand.
The ladies, the girl them.
Yeah, make sure you're moist.
Yeah, but can we looking at you out here, Maurice?
Gotta make sure
And have a little blistex, to keep the, not chapped.
moist.
Kieran, why you just have to do that? Why you have to get to that baritone moist voice? Why? Moist. Like I said, moist.
I said the same way too.
Moist, eh?
Moist.
What? No.
What?
So yeah, overall, I rate the Lil Nas X video when it comes to everything. I rate it. My opinion. The give, the take. I rate it. I have a rating. I have a rating for it.
Overall rating out of 10.
Overall rating.
Overall. Everything
Overall, my thoughts on everything added together, I will honestly give the video a 7.
A 7.
A 7.
Alright, let me ask you this.
He lost the points for what I don't like in the video.
What music video you think is your favorite music video? Or one of. Don't let me say your favorite because
all right. When it comes to hip hop,
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite videos is the Andre 3000 Hey Ya. I love that video. Yeah.
Andre basically cross-dressing in that video.
Kieran, we talking about imagery and the way they did the video. I felt that was a well put together video, storyline, all of that.
It's not a storyline in that video, guys. It's a performance video. He's performing with himself, multiple versions on a television station. You know the plot.
You asked me which video I like.
So
I
you
tell
get,
it.
alright, so alright. I agree with you. Andre should get out of 10. That video should be a 9 or
A 9.5.
9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. They're given
Performance wise, thing, yeah, 9.5.
storyline,
Yeah.
graphics.
What a video, boy. I think when it comes to out of the box, I the video that Drake did where they really didn't do a video, they were just giving away stuff. That was kind of out of the box too. It was a nice take from just doing a rap video.
Don't bring that video.
God's plan.
Yeah, don't bring that video.
No, I
That run and gun. I mean,
okay,
probably-
okay, but
So
he was
because- alright,
expecting.
because, no, that's not.
He was
The
expecting
but I remember the first
just a
video we
normal
talked
video.
about was the Lil Nas X video, right? So we're thinking about videos in that like heavily graphic, and not graphic as in a bad thing, but like a lot of CGI, a lot of a lot of post production. Let me say, Right?
Okay,
right? You can't really bring Drake video.
okay,
in that.
because that is just a short video.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand whatever.
Okay, yeah. You know, I didn't ask you, Kieran, did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see the this is unrelated, but we're talking about movie
Alright,
stuff,
okay,
right?
go
Did you see the what's the man name? Zack Snyder's cut of
Wonder Woman.
Justice League? Did you see
no,
the cut?
I haven't seen it as yet. Well, you know these things don't really excite me.
Okay,
You know
yeah,
this,
yeah,
right?
fine.
So I'll get around to it.
But did you see the original one? You didn't see
Also-
the original
also
one?
No. Also no.
Alright,
I can't
so-
remember if I saw it. When that come out?
2018 or 17, somewhere. It's about three or
I may
4 years
have- I
ago.
may have seen it, you know.
So
I'm not sure.
Kieran, things that I could remember from that first one is that it didn't quite make sense. For anybody who saw that Justice League, the original cut,
Yeah.
it didn't make sense. It felt as though a lot of the story wasn't told. Things just kind of happen off
Right.
screen. You didn't feel like there was a flow, right? I'm really upset that it took 4 hours for the last cut here, for this final cut here.
You upset about that?
I'm
you
upset
feel-
that it took 4 hours
To
to
tell
get
that
a story
You
because
think they could have done it in less time?
I think if they did push it to probably the 3, I think they could have. It had some scenes that were kind of drawn out, and I felt like he was just like, okay, they give me the 4 hours, let me just.
I think a lot of the thinking behind it is that, you know, people home right now,
True.
right? So people have the time.
It's not that it was hard to watch for
Right.
the 4 hours. I know. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if he needed to cut it to 3, he could have. I think he could have, but I don't think that and tell the same story.
Right.
He could have cut it to probably a little more than 3 hours and tell the same story like Endgame was 3 hours. Right? I think he could have pushed it to that 3 hours, cut it down to that 3 hours, and still tell a very similar, almost getting the same impact story.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the full 4 hour version.
But guess 10 Commandments is 8 hours.
It's not 8 hours, Kieran.
It's about 8 hours, guess.
It's not 8 hours,
You
Kieran.
decided to take an intermission in 10 Commandments. Big today. Half of 10
Yeah.
Commandments is play in the morning and half is play in the evening.
It wasn't 8 hours, Kieran. But again, I don't know if you know the whole scene as to why he didn't get to finish the production of the video and all of that.
Which one? This one? That
The
is-
first one. So
He started the first
he
one.
started it, and I think it was a money dispute, and they didn't. Well, the company said that they didn't agree with the vision that he had for the show.
Right.
They brought a Marvel producer in to finish the show. If you watch the 2 versions, one is light and have the witty kind of comedy that Marvel movies have.
Yeah.
And then when you watch this cut here,
Yeah,
it's like,
dark,
yo, this is
it's
how DC
Gotham,
Comics is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So it felt more authentic from the get-go.
Okay.
When you look at the color grading, and people who just edit will understand what I'm talking about. Kieran, if you watch the first one, all the grass green, the sun bright in
Yeah.
the first one. Yo, that is not DC.
Nah, that's not DC.
That is not DC. It's not Ragnarok we
But
watching.
I'll have to take in there.
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
go and
you'll
take
have
it
to
in.
take it in. You'll have to take it in, and I
You go
I
send,
wouldn't advise you to watch the first one.
You go send your Netflix
It's not
password,
Netflix. It's on HBO Plus.
So the HBO Plus password.
You want to tell it right now? So yeah, Yeah, you gotta take it in, Kieran, and you will tell me what you think, right? But this shows how much when it comes to fans, how fans could make a difference in certain things.
Everything.
Because people did not like that first cut,
Yeah.
and they complain, and they make a scene, and they bring back any man and pay me money to finish the
That's like
the show.
like Sonic. You remember the first images of the Sonic?
Yo, the
man
first
looking like
the
a
first
Effa
images of Sonic was terrible.
Effalumps and woozles.
The man eye come straight across, so he had no nose bridge, and it was just eye.
Yeah, just eye, mouth.
Yeah, it
spiky
was
head. That
terrible, and he hand and thing was looking feeny, and it really wasn't looking good. Feeny, yes. Wait, why I say that, but
Bring back memories, and
that
big
I feel
guitarist,
feeny.
big guitarist back in the day. You can't remember. You can remember Curtis?
You want to have people in this life who live in Laramie and know exactly who you're speaking about.
As you talk about living Laramie, I see a video with Hi the other day, boy.
With hi?
Yeah, he no not because he passed away. Hi alive.
I think he alive still. I'm not sure.
His name is
Anton.
Anton.
Anton is the boy name. So big
But
up
I
big up yourself,
yeah,
Anton.
big up yourself,
If you're
hi.
still alive.
And big up yourself, Curtis.
Yeah, big up yourself, Curtis. Big up to all the people in Laramie. And big up to Miss Ingrid, who is behind the main road by Samlal.
Listen, Laramie.
Big up to
Laramie is rich with culture.
where's this next boy named? The Rasta boy. Where's his name, boy? Who always asking for money, boy? I forget his name right now. I forget his name. But it's a Bronxian Rasta fella. He running the church the other day. Yo, Christians.
He talked to everybody one time,
Christians
and he's
are
chicken.
hungry. yeah. We were having practice, right? So, we wouldn't lock the door.
Yeah.
The man just run up in the practice dog. Bang, bang, music stop. I'm by. I'm hungry.
Or let him attend us.
We give him something. Yeah. Give him something, of course. If you're hungry, you should come to the church. And if they don't feed you, don't go back to that church. Something wrong.
I told you, I feel we could.
Yeah,
I
we're
feel we
going
could
on.
wrap
We're
it.
going on an hour 46
I
minutes.
feel like we could wrap it, right?
Yeah.
So basically, Cass is against.
I did not at any point say that. I, as a Christian, and we give opening statements. Let's give closing statements, Kieran. Don't put words in my mouth. Closing statements when it comes to the Lil Nas X thing, right? I just want to say that as a Christian, I am entitled to my beliefs and to live how I want to live, just the same way you are entitled to live however you choose and feel is okay to live.
Yeah.
We both have equal rights to live how we want, to do what we want.
Yes.
You may not agree with what I want. I may not agree with what you want. We must have respect for each other.
Yeah. That way
We
it feels
must have at least some type of at least understanding and respect and love for each other. You don't have to love me. Let me change that. But me as a Christian, I choose to love you.
Go ahead.
Right. I don't like how you watch it back here. Closing statements again. So, when it comes to my belief system, there are things that I don't agree with. I may not like, I may not agree, but this is your life to live. Everybody in my belief system, everybody at some point in their life will face judgment and will have to answer for the things that they do in their life. So I am working out my salvation.
Plenty shakes.
Fair and trembling. Me, Kes Ramsey, I am working out my salvation in that manner. And you will have to do the same, or you will have to be held accountable for what you do with the time you have on this big green marble floating in the sky. Right? That being said, I love everybody. You are entitled to your opinion. You may not like mine. I may not like yours. But we have to live in this world together
In peace and harmony.
in peace and harmony and love.
Sing the refrain. No?
How you just reach to singing songs and things?
Listen, every element of my life is wrapped around music. I don't know if you all understand how my brain is work.
All right,
I just
all
hear
right.
words
Okay.
and immediately melodies is.
All right.
So my closing statement is this. The music video was very risky as an artist, and I think that as a fellow artist, I can respect even the audacity to do it. Right? That's the first thing. I also believe that all of society should be within the reach of the criticism, adaptation, and expression of art.
Okay.
Right? I personally don't believe that there should be anything that is
Out of
seen
bounds.
as total.
Off limits. Yeah.
Right? Because if we go down that road, then all right. If we're dealing with belief system, then that means that me saying something against your belief system, if that is enough for you to say, hey, don't do that, hush. Then anytime any religious person say anything about what they deem as sin, people who are of that belief should be like, no.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Good. So if it all open on all thing, I find everybody should be able to say everything about everything. Right? The last thing that I'm saying in my closing statement is,
Go ahead.
believers, a lot of the things that you all are upset about in the video are not even biblical things. Or they're fighting the wrong fight. And I don't know.
That is it. Closing remarks. Blessed love to everybody who was on the live tonight. We appreciate you guys.
This is the 10th episode, guys.
This is the
Thank you so
10th
much.
episode.
Guess we didn't even open up the lines, by nobody
Wait.
even. But
Wait.
everybody was commenting and giving their
Yeah.
2 cents.
We
in
didn't
the
open the
comments.
line.
Right?
But yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we love what we see. Because every time Ramsey posts something, I see 2 or 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 new likes.
New people
on the
as well.
page and brand new people. If you're just coming on and just discovering the page, my name is Christopher. This is
Cass Ramsey.
and this is the O Ramsey podcast.
Ramsey podcast.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
We love all you.
Yeah, until the next time.
Till next week,
We'll
Wednesday.
be arguing next week again. So if
We'll be here arguing.
if we're into that, then yeah, tune in.
Stay tuned. Like the page. Make sure that you like the page. You'll see the topic Wednesday morning. We'll post the topic that we're gonna talk about on the night. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Lessons.
2 rams are always better than 1. Ram-packed with rambunctious laughter and vibes. Hit follow to join the rampage. The ramifications for missing this ramage will be severe.